Yeah, very quickly in today's channel we'll be talking about the three major categories of the forex market. Like, so I'd like you to like, share, and also drop your comments in the comment box. So you really welcome. So today, like we all know, that we have the downtrend, the uptrend here, and we also have the sideways. So but it's sometimes too some traders still find it difficult to really understand why do we call it a higher highs, why do we call it a lower lows. Okay, when price continues moving in the up direction, giving you a higher low and a higher high, it simply means it's an uptrend. So that is to say that the bulls, the buyers, are dominating the market that present time. So here on this chart, you can see here we have here a higher low, we have higher low here, and we have a higher high too. So this is just a sign that I use to indicate the movement of the higher lows and the higher highs. Let's come to a point here to pick up our trend line. For instance, that was what actually used in drawing this area. So we come here, we come to this level, okay, and price actually went up again. Price went up again. It could not break below here, so it went up. Yeah, so at this moment you can see that buyers were really dominating the market, and this is actually the cyclical movement of the market. So whenever you open your chart and you see price in this direction, price keep giving you a higher low and higher highs, you should be able to detect that this is actually an uptrend. Yeah, so this will continue to happen. We continue going bullish until there is a reversal, and the reversal is made possible by chart pattern, which we'll be talking about on our next video. We'll be talking about chart pattern. So here, when you come to this level, this area where price continue coming down, price is continue coming down, you see that price came up, went down to this level, and it moved a little upward, okay, and at this point too it came down again. So you see, when it continue giving us a higher lows and lower lows, it is an indication of a downward movement, which we then call a downtrend, like you have seen here. So like you have seen here, price keep coming down, it keeps smashing down, just keeps, you know, it kept smashing down and down until there was a reversal. So I'm going to be taking time to explain more about chart pattern on the subsequent video. So price kept coming down. At this point, the sellers were dominating the market. That is why we call it what? A downtrend. So whenever you see moves like this on the downward side, you can call it, that time you can say, oh, the sellers are actually dominating the market. So you look for entries, towards the sell. You should always follow the direction of the market. You should always follow the flow of the market. That is how you make more profit in the market. You shouldn't go against the flow of the market, because going against the flow of the market is like just shooting your legs, and if you're going against the flow of the market, you keep losing money. I advise you get a laptop so you see very clearly how the market is moving. So this area, like all this area, is just telling us that as at this time there was a downward movement, and you can say the market was bearish at this time. The market was actually bearish at this time, and the market was bearish at this time, like you have seen. So the sellers dominated the market. That is why we said it was bearish. Now when you come to this level, you see the buyers are already dominating this market. So before it actually moved upward, there was a reversal. So when we come to our let me spot out just one sign that made a reversal here. One of the signs you use to identify that reversal has taken place is when you have your inverse head and shoulder. When you have here as your head, you have here as your left shoulder, here as your right shoulder, and there is a neckline break here. Let's take another horizontal to identify our neckline break. Now by the time you have a neckline break here at this level, first of all, there was an inverse shoulder, inverse head, inverse shoulder, and this level became what? Your neckline break. A retest of that neckline break without coming below here again now indicates a reversal in the market. So very quickly too, let me just quickly share with you the sideways market. The sideways, you see, for instance here where we have equal top and equal bottom, just price is trying to range within a particular level. You see that here is the top. It took time to break this 4 hours time frame, and here we're having an equal level at the bottom and equal level at the top here. Equal level at the top here. Price was failing to break this level, and that's break above this level, and price was failing to also break below this level until eventually it now broke above this level. And you will realize a thing: once there is a move, okay, once there is a breakout, there is also an impulsive movement, like you see from here. Price moved all the way to about 111,000 because it broke out from a range that is about 7,000 pip difference for people that understand what I'm saying. So these are majorly the categories of market, the 3 major categories you will find in the forex market: the uptrend, the downtrend, and the sideways. Another chart, if you see here on your USD JPY, you see it has been making massive downtrend because it keeps moving on your higher lows and lower lows, higher lows and lower lows, just continuously like that. So if you are able to spot out this trend, it will help you to identify where you enter with proper risk management, where you enter your trade with proper risk management. Feel free to also comment video, tell us, give us clue on what to produce next to help you out understand the market effectively, to be able to be profitable in the foreign. So this video we had actually trashed the downtrend, the uptrend, and also the sideways, which are basically the three types of markets we can easily spot at on the foreign exchange market. So subsequently, on our other videos, we'll be talking about chart pattern and how what is the significance, what is the importance, why it is necessary. We also learn about chart pattern. Just stay lovely till we meet again.